Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 27th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Scorpio, you're standing on a threshold today, and the subtle energy around you is nudging you to step through with intention and purpose. The cosmos has aligned to offer you not just a moment of insight, but a choice. Will you stay rooted in what's comfortable, or will you lean into the stir of possibility that's whispering at your door? Let's dive in. In your career and money sphere, the wheels are turning in a way that may feel slow to the mind but potent to your soul. You've likely been observing, waiting, maybe wondering when the next move will reveal itself. What's happening now is that you're being handed multiple pathways, some that look like business as usual, others that shimmer with something new. There's a message from your inner self that you've grown too familiar with the familiar. It's time to let your appetite for transformation show up in your financial strategy. With the transit of key energies this season, you're being asked to trust intuition over the spreadsheet, to push past the surface of safe, and lean toward what actually resonates at depth. Investments, side hustles, or creative reinvention. Yes, they're all on the table for you. And the payoff? Not just monetary, but status, identity, and long-term sustainability. Yet here's the subtle hitch. You'll gain most by recognizing that your mindset is the foundation, not just the outcome. If you anchor yourself in worry, is this going to work? What if I fail? You inadvertently reproduce exactly what you fear. Instead, the energy graces those who assume the feeling of their success. Calm, confident, aligned. Picture yourself after the victory, not just chasing it. That shift in perspective loosens the grip of delay and opens the door for momentum. You'll find that what once seemed tentative starts to feel inevitable. On the love and relationship front, the vibe is both magnetic and candid. If you're in a partnership, you may sense a deepening. Conversations that once felt surface level are now cracking open in unexpected ways. The result? A richer emotional terrain where vulnerability becomes its own currency. If you're single, the energy today supports a magnetism that draws more meaningful reflection and less random flirtation. Instead of chasing someone, you're being asked to align with someone who resonates at your frequency, someone who sees your intensity and is willing to meet you there. And for that to happen, clarity from you is key. What do you really want from connection right now? Not just thrills, but truth. In your personal growth zone, there's an important lesson about self-kindness and transition. You're likely in the midst of change, whether visible or internal, and the best way through isn't through force, but through ease. When the outer world feels like it's accelerating or shifting, you're invited to move at the pace of your inner rhythm. It's okay to pause, recalibrate, reflect. In fact, that's where your strength lies. When you allow yourself the space to feel, to process, to integrate, you arrive at your next stage not as someone rushed, but someone refined. And that's far more aligned with who you are, a deep, intentional transformer, not a hurried adapter. Because you're a fixed water sign, Scorpio, your favorite strategy is often to dig in, to stay constant, to hold your ground. But today suggests that being constant doesn't have to mean being rooted. It can mean becoming a new root, one that bends instead of breaking. You're being called to lean into what's unfamiliar with grace. That doesn't mean reckless abandon. It means choosing change through choice rather than pressure. On the other side of that choice lies a version of you who is more empowered, more aligned, more visible. Here's a clear actionable. Notice one area where you've felt held back, whether it's a financial initiative, a relational pattern, or a creative impulse. Then ask yourself, what if I treated it as already fulfilled? What would I feel? Say, do differently if the endgame had arrived. Stay in that feeling for a few minutes. Let it ground you. Let that feeling direct your next move. The final piece. Remind yourself that you're in a moment of cosmic recalibration. The universe isn't handing you a finished map, but it's nudging you to draw the next leg of the map. And the pen you hold, that's your belief, your hope, your decision. When you choose to write from the vantage point of emergence instead of lack, you magnetize the outcome. You've held the scorpion sting for a reason. You know transformation. Today, let that knowledge guide you with gentler wings. The invitation isn't to be someone new, it's to unveil the person you've been quietly becoming, to claim what's already yours, to let the world catch up to your inner evolution. Stay aware, stay conscious, and above all, stay aligned with your deep desire to grow in money, in love, in self. The framework is present. Now your awareness brings the architecture to life. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Scorpio, the universe radiates with a pulse of renewal, urging you to step into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your destiny. The veil of confusion that once surrounded you begins to lift, revealing not just clarity, but divine justice. Your spiritual guardians stand close, ensuring that no attempt to sabotage your peace succeeds. Today's cards illuminate an incredible shift, a rebirth in love, purpose, and confidence. Card 1, Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands bursts forth with fiery energy, igniting a new chapter in your life. For Scorpio, this card signals the beginning of a cycle filled with creative ideas, new ventures, and unstoppable determination. You're being given cosmic permission to start fresh, perhaps in your career or a personal project. Your intuition burns bright, guiding you towards something meant to grow quickly, if you dare to nurture it. This isn't just an opportunity, it's destiny knocking. Card 2, Seven of Wands. Defensiveness surrounds your energy today, Scorpio. The Seven of Wands reminds you that while you may have faced envy or hidden opposition, your strength cannot be shaken. You stand your ground with integrity. The universe is testing your courage, urging you to defend your values without falling into paranoia. Those who once tried to undermine you are losing their influence. Your perseverance is your protection, and your light outshines their shadows. Card 3, the Moon. The Moon unveils illusions and hidden truths. This card resonates deeply with Scorpio's natural intuition and ability to see beneath the surface. You may discover that not everyone around you has been honest, particularly in your emotional or professional life. Yet, the Moon also asks for compassion. Not all deceit is malicious. Pay attention to dreams and subtle signs. The truth will reveal itself, not through confrontation, but through quiet awareness. Card 4, the Devil. Here lies the shadow of attachment and temptation. The Devil's presence suggests that someone or something still holds emotional power over you. It could be a relationship that refuses to release its grip, or perhaps self-sabotage disguised as comfort. Scorpio, your strength lies in your capacity for transformation. Recognize what binds you and reclaim your sovereignty. The moment you confront this energy, you regain control of your destiny. Card 5, Ten of Cups. After the storm, emotional fulfillment arrives. The Ten of Cups shines as a beacon of harmony and love, symbolizing joy in family, partnerships, and emotional balance. Even if love has been complex or delayed, this card affirms that true connection is not only possible but imminent. Someone sees you as their emotional home, their sense of life over death, as if loving you revives them. Mutual healing transforms what was once painful into something sacred. Card 6, the Death card. Your own archetype emerges, Scorpio, the card of transformation, endings, and powerful rebirth. This is not a warning, but a celebration. The Death card affirms your metamorphosis. You are shedding outdated fears and limiting beliefs. Something in your world must close so that something magnificent can begin. Whether it's an old job, a toxic pattern, or emotional baggage, this release will empower you. You are stepping into a new identity that few will recognize, but all will admire. Card 7, the Emperor. The Emperor crowns your reading with authority and stability. It confirms that the chaos you endured was not in vain. It built the foundation for leadership. You are now prepared to take command of your life. In the professional realm, a promotion or recognition of your discipline may be near. Spiritually, This card reminds you to own your divine masculinity or inner structure. You're not at the mercy of others anymore. You are the architect of your own empire. Card 8, the Star. At last, hope and healing pour over your spirit. The star restores your faith in love, humanity, and your divine path. This card reflects the quiet peace that follows emotional storms. It's your reminder that the universe has seen your struggle and now blesses you with serenity and renewal. You're being called to share your light, to inspire others who walk the same dark paths you've conquered. The star whispers, "You are ready to shine again." Today's reading for Scorpio is one of divine justice and resurrection. From the fiery initiation of the Ace of Wands to the serene healing of the star, the message is clear. Your time of confusion and sabotage is ending. You've overcome deception, the moon, and reclaimed your freedom, the devil, through courage, 7 of Wands. The presence of the Death card, your signature energy, confirms a profound spiritual transformation that leads you to stability, the Emperor, and emotional fulfillment, 10 of Cups. Finally, the star crowns your journey with hope, divine favor, and luminous renewal. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Scorpio, your financial horizon gleams with promise as the Ace of Wands lights the fire of fresh beginnings. This card speaks of new ventures, investments, or ideas that could bloom into lasting prosperity if handled with intention. You may receive an unexpected proposal, a business partnership, a freelance opportunity, or a chance to step into entrepreneurship. The cosmos encourages you to take that risk, but do so with both intuition and discernment. Luck favors your boldness today, but it rewards preparation even more. The 7 of Wands reminds you that success doesn't come without resistance. Someone in your environment may feel threatened by your determination or ambition. Protect your projects, your money, and your energy. Financial competition is not a sign to retreat, but to rise. You've earned your position through discipline, and this phase calls for defending your progress, not apologizing for it. Your money flow stabilizes under the commanding presence of the Emperor, a sign that structure, discipline, and long-term vision will multiply your rewards. If you've been inconsistent with budgeting or investments, this is your cosmic cue to take control. A financial mentor or authority figure could also guide you towards sustainable growth. Think legacy, not just profit. Unexpectedly, fortune might find you through creative expression or intuitive timing. Trust your instincts if you feel drawn to invest in a passion project or explore an unconventional income stream. The universe is conspiring to open new doors. Just remember that not all opportunities are visible at first glance. Scorpio, you are naturally magnetic, and that magnetism now extends to abundance itself. The more you align your finances with purpose and integrity, the more opportunities appear effortlessly. Stay alert to signs and synchronicities. Your spiritual guides may communicate prosperity through coincidences, dreams, or symbols of fire and gold. Ultimately, your wealth this week depends less on luck and more on self-belief. Your inner power attracts prosperity. When you trust your intuition, opportunities don't just arise, they manifest. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 27th are 43, 68, 10, 97, 4, 25. Daily love. In the realm of love, Scorpio, transformation pulses at the center of your heart. The 10 of Cups brings emotional fulfillment, showing that love, whether new or rekindled, will soon feel more stable and sincere. If you're in a relationship, harmony returns through honest dialogue and shared vulnerability. If single, you may meet someone who awakens your sense of wonder, reminding you what genuine connection feels like. Yet the shadow of the devil warns against returning to toxic attachments. Someone from your past could reappear, stirring unresolved feelings. This connection might have once been intoxicating, but the lesson now lies in reclaiming your autonomy. True love does not chain, it liberates. This is your chance to break emotional loops and reclaim your self-worth. The moon deepens this journey, casting light on what was hidden in love. You may uncover a truth about a partner or realize something profound about your own emotional patterns. Pay attention to intuition rather than appearances. Sometimes silence reveals more than words. A dream or a moment of déjà vu could offer clarity about what your heart truly desires. When the Death card arrives in matters of love, it speaks not of endings but rebirth. A cycle closes to make way for something stronger and pure. You're no longer attracted to superficial bonds. You crave authenticity and spiritual connection. This is karmic love, the kind that changes both hearts forever. Romantic healing now replaces chaos. You are learning that vulnerability is not weakness but strength. By forgiving your past, without forgetting its lessons, you create space for the kind of love that stays. The energy of rebirth surrounds you. Passion, honesty, and destiny intertwined. This is not just another chapter of love, Scorpio. It's an entirely new book. And this time you hold the pen. At work. Professionally, Scorpio, the Ace of Wands marks a powerful ignition. You are entering a stage of creative reinvention, perhaps taking on a leadership role or initiating a project that showcases your originality. The spark of innovation runs high today, and your drive to accomplish something meaningful will not go unnoticed. The Emperor reinforces your professional mastery. Authority figures may finally recognize your capability and commitment. You could be trusted with greater responsibility, a promotion, or a leadership opportunity. Your challenge is to maintain discipline while infusing your signature intensity. Balance passion with structure. Under the guidance of the Chariot, momentum surges forward. You are steering your own path, no longer dependent on external approval. Whether you work independently or in a team, your clarity of direction becomes a magnetic force. Obstacles that once seemed immovable will now part before your willpower. Colleagues or competitors may test your patience, but you are not here to prove your worth. You're here to demonstrate it. Let your results speak. The energy you invest today will set the foundation for long-term success, especially in leadership or entrepreneurship. If you've been doubting your purpose, this period reaffirms it. The universe rewards your determination. Work not just for the paycheck, but for the legacy. As the old saying goes, success is not owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day. In short, Scorpio, you are being called to lead, inspire, and manifest results. The crown is heavy, but you were born to wear it. Health. Healing energy envelopes you as the star guides your wellness journey. This card symbolizes renewal after emotional storms. Your body and mind begin to synchronize again, reflecting a deep inner peace that ripples into your physical vitality. If you've been recovering from stress or emotional exhaustion, light returns. The moon brings attention to emotional triggers affecting your health. Hidden anxieties or subconscious worries may manifest as fatigue, restlessness, or irregular sleep. Healing begins not with action, but with awareness. Pay attention to what your body communicates. It is not betraying you. It is speaking to you. The Death card appears as a symbol of transformation and health. This is not literal. It's energetic. You are shedding habits or mindsets that no longer serve your body's evolution. Whether it's changing your diet, establishing better boundaries, or adopting spiritual practices, this transition brings lasting vitality. Holistic healing methods, meditation, breathwork, or grounding rituals may bring balance to your energy field. Scorpio, being a water sign, your emotions are intertwined with your physical well-being. Allow tears to cleanse, laughter to heal, and stillness to restore. The cosmos also highlights reproductive and hormonal balance. Nurture your body gently. Avoid extremes in dieting or overexertion. The best medicine for you now is consistency. Nourish rather than punish yourself. Finally, remember that wellness is cyclical. Each rebirth comes after rest. Let your healing unfold at its natural rhythm. You are not behind. You are becoming. Family and friends. The Ten of Cups blesses your family sphere with emotional renewal. Bonds that once felt strained begin to soften, and understanding flows where silence once stood. If there have been disagreements, Today's energy supports reconciliation through open-hearted communication. The Emperor shows that you may take a leadership role within your household or community. Your wisdom and emotional depth make you the anchor others rely on. However, ensure that guidance doesn't become control. True strength is gentle and consistent. Seven of Wands appears again, suggesting that some family members may challenge your opinions or decisions. Hold firm in your boundaries, but keep compassion alive. Scorpio's passion can sometimes overwhelm softer energies. Channel it toward understanding rather than confrontation. An elder figure may require your patience or care. Alternatively, a younger relative could look up to you as a role model. How you respond now sets a legacy of emotional maturity and resilience within your lineage. Financial matters tied to the family, inheritance, property, or shared expenses may also surface. Approach these with transparency. Avoid secrecy or resentment. Clarity maintains peace. Ultimately, family becomes your mirror of growth. You are learning that home is not just a place, it's a frequency. And when you lead with love, the whole household heals. Compatibility. Today, the star harmonizes your energy with fellow water signs, Cancer and Pisces. Emotional connection feels effortless with them, forming bonds that are intuitive and deeply supportive. They mirror your sensitivity and devotion, making these relationships soothing and spiritually enriching. With earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, balance is achieved through stability and shared purpose. These signs ground your passion, helping you transform intensity into practical achievement. They admire your depth, and you appreciate their loyalty. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, ignite your passion but may challenge your control. This dynamic can be thrilling yet volatile. The chemistry is undeniable, but success depends on emotional maturity and mutual respect. You can either create fireworks or ashes. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, bring contrast and fascination. They intrigue your mind, pushing you toward intellectual growth. However, their detachment can make you question your emotional security. These connections thrive when communication is transparent and egos are tamed. Particularly, Leo stands out today as a karmic influence. Their fire meets your water, creating steam, a mix of passion and transformation. It's a test of balance between desire and emotional control. In all relationships, remember, compatibility is not about sameness, but harmony. You attract those meant to mirror your evolution. Your lucky color today: deep burgundy. This rich, sensual color mirrors Scorpio's passionate nature and today's transformative energy. It represents power, self-confidence, and emotional regeneration. Wearing or surrounding yourself with burgundy amplifies your aura, attracting loyalty, love, and prosperity. The phrase of the day: I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.